What if you do it and then it works out? Don't be afraid to take that bold step. People have intentions for their action. Human beings are very funny. We're going to pray more, we're going to worship more. This year we are leaning more towards God. So I went on a 3 days fast. I felt like I was in a box. For some reason, God knew I needed strength. I was going to be depressed. I'm a very emotional person. Putting that out today.
Oh my God. I don't recognize it. All I can see is shades of you.
Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're coming here for the first time, if you're seeing this pretty face for the first time, my name is Wofai and you're watching Shades of Wofai. Please do make your last by clicking on the subscribe button to subscribe and join this amazing family. Check out my other videos. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications. When I post a new video, you get notified. If you're a family member, if you're an OG, hey love, thanks for coming back and thanks for clicking on this video. So guys, oh my god, I haven't done that intro in a long time, so it feels weird and I feel like I mixed up the line somewhere, but it's fine. We'll just go on with it. Happy New Year, guys. I'm filming this video on the 3rd of January 2024. Filming this video today, I feel it's a good start off to the year. Even though I have like a backlog of vlogs I haven't edited yet, but regardless, I think I need to start off strong. So this is me starting off strong and hoping and believing that 2024 is going to be my year on YouTube. Before last year ran out, I was able to hit 500 subscribers. So fingers crossed this year we're going to get to 1,000 subscribers because it's been a long time coming. Today I'll be talking about lessons I learned in 2023 and things I'm grateful for. But yeah, let's get right into the video. So 2023 I would say was a great year. Above all, 2023 was my year of strength. For some reason there was this strength I felt in the year 2023, strength I did not have before, strength that just came without me even asking for it. I'm a very emotional person, if you did not know that. Putting that out today. The best way I express my emotions is cry. When I'm angry, I cry. When I'm sad, I cry. When I'm happy, I cry. When I'm overwhelmed, I cry. Crying just solves a lot of problems for me. But in the year 2023, I found myself feeling some form of strength in the midst of trials, in the midst of hurdles, in the midst of struggles. I cried less last year. And it wasn't a case of I did not want to cry. There were times when I experienced things that made me really sad and I just wanted to cry to feel better. But the tears were not just coming. I'll just find myself thinking of possible ways to get out of that situation, or maybe just going to bed or just listening to music, praying and doing other things to get out of that situation. But crying was just not a solution to my problems in 2023. Even when it felt like I was going to be depressed, I was going to just lose it, I still wasn't able to cry. I don't know where this strength came from. I never asked for strength for 2023, but for some reason God knew I needed strength and then he gave me the strength to go through the year. So before I talk about the lessons I've learned in 2023, I'm going to first talk about the things I'm grateful for in 2023. When the year started, I wrote out a couple of things I wanted for 2023, and one of it was a new job. And in 2023 I actually did get a new job. So I was at my former job for 3 years, and at the beginning of 2023 I was beginning to feel very unsatisfied and unfulfilled at my job. I wanted more pay, I wanted growth, I wanted something different, and I felt like I was in a box. I was just going in circles. Getting a job in Nigeria sometimes can be very stressful. Maybe every time, because most times it's not based on how qualified you are. It's just based off on who you know and maybe how much you can pay or what you can offer to get this job. I applied to so many openings I saw. I kept getting rejection emails, and these were jobs that I knew, okay, I can actually do this job, because if there's one thing I know about myself, I'm a very smart person and I adapt to situations, to places, I adapt to things easily. I knew I had what it takes to do those jobs, but I just kept applying and they were not coming back. I wrote series of emails, I wrote series of cover letters. I did a lot trying to get a job and it wasn't just coming. In the month of June, I had had it up to here and I was at the point of breaking down. In fact, let's say from the month of May, I was at the point of breaking down. I turned a new year and I was like, I can't, how can I turn a new year and I'm still at this particular place? Like I was over it for real. Like I wanted something different. I kept praying to God. I told God what I wanted. And before I go on, I would like to say 2023, my faith in God increased. So if I was on this level, for instance, it went all the way up. I've always been a strong believer in God because I have seen God come through for me in several ways, in several situations. I've experienced God. So it's more than what people tell me about God. It has gone beyond what I've learned about God. It has gotten to a more personal level. So like I've known God personally for myself. I've experienced God for myself. So it has been very easy for me to lean to Him, for me to trust Him, for me to hand everything to Him and just believe that He's going to take care of it. When I turned a new year, then the pressure came more, pressure from myself that I cannot be turning 28 and then I'm still at this particular spot. I want more. I need to do more for myself. I'm not okay with where I am currently. Fast forward to June, I had it up to here. Then the thought of just resigning and staying at home, focusing on my cooking and all of that came. But then again, I have grown to be a lover of 9 to 5. And in as much as I also want to run a business, I believe I'm not very much of a business person. I'm more of a 9 to 5 babe than a business babe, if you get what I mean. So I'd rather combine both than have to do just business and not do a 9 to 5. So the thought of resigning came and I spoke to my mom about it. I spoke to several other people about it. But I kept telling myself, if I resign and sit at home, I won't be able to sit at home. Imagine having to stay at home from morning to night, Monday to Friday. I wouldn't be able to do that. So I went on a 3 days fast and I prayed to God about it. And all my prayer during the fasting was just for God to give me a job. And I told Him that if He wants me to actually resign, if resigning is a good option, He should please show me the way. And if it's not, He should just provide a job. And in July, I started off at my new job and it's been good from there. Meanwhile, there was really nothing wrong with the former place. It was just my desire to grow and just me being tired. I'm going to say it's just been good. Moving from career, I'm also grateful for family. My mother especially, up till now, she has been a very strong part of my growth. She has been my support system. Times when I'm feeling a particular way, I'll just call her and talk to her, and then she just finds the right words to use, and then everything just feels better. I'm grateful for my cousins. I'm grateful for our circle because my cousins have actually helped me grow to some extent in different areas. I can't say much about friends. I'm grateful for the gym. I'm grateful for volleyball. So volleyball and the gym have been my therapy for 2 years plus now. There's this peace I feel whenever I go to play volleyball, and that's the reason why I take it very personal. People always ask me, must you go and play? Like sometimes when I go out, I come back very late, come back by 4 a.m. I still wake up by 6 a.m. to go play volleyball because I know what it does for me. And same thing goes for the gym. You might describe me as being a very strong person, having to go to work in the morning, and then from work I'm going to the gym and coming back late and all of that. But it has become a therapy for me. I don't know how to explain it. Like you just need to experience it for you to understand what I'm talking about. 2023 was a very good year for me. God just kept showing Himself strong. God just kept providing for me. This brings me to the lessons I learned in 2023. So one of the major things I learned in 2023 is don't be afraid of change. I feel this is typical to a lot of people, maybe everybody. We are always afraid of change. When you've been in a particular place for a very long time, then comes the fear of having to change. A lot of what ifs, what if this, what if this, what if I do this and it doesn't work out, what if I do this and it doesn't go this way, what if I go this way, and like there are a lot of what ifs. 2023 has taught me not to be afraid of change, because change is one thing that is constant, and the fear of change just keeps you stagnated. What if you do it and then it works out? Like, what if you do it and then that is the breakthrough you actually needed? What if you actually do it and boom, like everything works out well? So I've learned not to be afraid of change from 2023, and going forward I'm going to apply that to my life. I would put myself out there more. I would take steps in the right directions where needed, and not limit myself because of the fear of things not going right, or things turning out bad, or things going negative. So I'm going to lean more towards the positive and focus more on the possibility of it actually going right, possibility of it actually happening the way I want it to happen, if you know what I mean. Also, with people, 2023 has taught me that people know what they are doing, and I should not make excuses for people. I'm one person that I would always make excuse for people, like that, oh, maybe this was the reason why the person did this, or maybe this was what happened, that's why the person did this, or maybe I did something, that's why the person did this. Human beings are very funny. Sometimes they just want to push you to the edge just to get your reaction, and then when you react, it becomes a case of, oh, why did you react a certain way? And nobody talks about what triggered. Nobody talks about how much you were poked. People have intentions for their actions, and I shouldn't make excuses for them. This doesn't mean I wouldn't give people second chances where I need to, but I would just not make excuses for people's dumb behaviors, especially at my own detriment. I'm not going to do that anymore. Also, with people, 2023 has taught me to pay more attention to details. I'm a very friendly person, and wherever I go to, I always want to make friends. I always want to relate with people. I always want to talk to people, but at the same time I live off people's energy. But in 2023, I tried to be a little bit more open and a little bit more accommodating, and I had cases where people took that for granted. So in 2024, I'm going to be more sensitive to people's behavior, more sensitive to people, how people treat me, and just match their energy. When I need to walk away, I'm definitely going to walk away. I'm done sticking around people and letting them just act the way they want to act. So above all, 2023 has taught me that I can be whatever I want to be. I can be whoever I want to be, and the only person that can stop me from being who I want to be is myself. And going forward, I have decided not to be my own hindrance. So I'm going to take those steps I need to. I'm going to trust in myself more. I'm going to trust in my abilities more. I'm going to trust my intuition more. I'm done limiting myself. Going forward to 2024, I'm going to trust God more. I had times in 2023 where I had doubts about a lot of things. Even when I had prayed to God about it, I still doubted. But in 2024, I'm going to lean more. I'm going to trust more. I'm going to believe more in God and His promises for my life. And I'm going to believe Him that whatever I ask Him, without a doubt, He's going to answer, no matter how big it is. This brings me to my advice to you guys. So in 2024 is to trust God, to believe in God, and when you ask God for a thing, believe that He's going to do it. It's going to come to pass. Ask the unthinkable, ask the impossible, ask whatever it is you desire. Go ahead and ask God, even though you have doubt and you think it's not going to happen. When you ask God, just believe it in your heart that it's going to come to pass. This year we are leaning more towards God. We are trusting God. We are believing God that everything we want, everything we desire, everything we have itemized in our wish list, in our to-do list, they are all going to be achieved. And also going forward, reach out for the big things. Don't limit yourself. Don't think you cannot do it. You can do it. Some other person has done it, and definitely you too can do it. Don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to move from where you are currently. Don't be afraid to take that bold step. Don't be afraid to start that business. Don't be afraid to apply for that job. Don't be afraid to do those things you think are impossible, those things you think you cannot achieve. Don't be afraid to do them. Believe in God and go for it, and trust me, definitely you're going to get results. You're going to get a positive response. You're going to see it come to fulfillment. You're going to see it work out well for you. 2024 is going to be a year. I mean, I know we've said it for every other year. We are going to do things differently this year. We are going to take steps in the right direction. We are going to believe in God. We are going to trust in God. We are going to pray more. We are going to worship more, and things are going to work out well for us, for me, for you watching this video. It's my prayer that things are going to fall in place for you as you believe. And yeah, so this video was very unplanned, and I've just been talking as it comes, so there might be a lot of mix up or mixed words somewhere, but I hope you get the point. I hope you understand the whole point of this video. And with that being said, I have come to the end of this video. Please do well to like if you watched up to this point. Do well to share the video. If you've not subscribed yet, please do well to subscribe, and also turn on your post notifications so when I post a new video you'll be the first to know. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Okay, stay blessed, stay prayerful, stay hopeful, stay trusting, and yeah, bye.